What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And for today's video guys, I have quite interesting news in regards to the potential price of next bridge hydrocarbon shares. And I will explain you why $2.9 is not the case for the price, and I will explain you in details why I think so. Then I will show you another quite interesting update and I will share my thoughts how we can solve this problem together, not only MMTLP community, but other communities as well. And at the end of this video, I will share my personal story. And guys, watch this video till the very end because it is very important for me personally. So, and before we dive deep into all of this, please hit the like button for YouTube algorithm and drop me a line in the comment section if you think my videos are valuable for you. So, let's start with this tweet. You know that just recently I made a video in regards to Mark Basil's statement where he said that the resolution should be within next 60 days. And he said it at the very end of November, and I was really upset when just a couple of days ago I found out his tweet that we were extremely close to the subpoena, and I will show you in a minute what I'm talking about. But in my yesterday's video I also asked a question to the community, and my main question was that are we losing a momentum? And Bradley Tate, one of our community member, in response to my video wrote this: disagree with opinion of Andy in the YouTube video. Afraid we are losing momentum. No, just the opposite. We are gaining momentum. 1. Meeting with SEC happened. No letters, no phone calls, no FSC, no Congress meetings, no second-hand information. 2. SEC was not aware of many details of our situation. Now they have been made aware in the meeting lasting 1 hour. 3. SEC was receptive, not dismissive. No hiding behind the investigation. So-called investigation, as you can see, it is quote unquote. 4. Conduct was given after days of deliberation for NBH. 5. 30 days time clock running. 6. Congressman with subpoena powers, very interested in speedy results of negotiations. My conclusion is that we are closer to a resolution than we have ever been. I feel very encouraged. Keep the Congress pressure up 10x. And guys, yes, I agree with Bradley, and I have to add to this list. Several points. First of all, definitely we still have a couple of lawsuits and at least one petition. And probably we will have another lawsuit that will be filed by Mark Basil and his law firm. And all this activity definitely brings us closer to resolution. But sometimes we might be upset with the recent news. And yesterday it was exactly that situation where I was extremely disappointed because we were extremely closer to the subpoena. And guys, a lot of people in the community also think that Mark Basil should disclose more information. For example, in regards to his tweet, James wrote this: "Hello, this is such a joke. My contact, I know someone super important, I can't share full details, etc. blah blah. Every other week someone knows a guy that has super secret news about what's going on. I'm convinced y'all don't know anything. Prove me wrong." So, yes, a lot of people are extremely disappointed about this situation, and some of them are even think that the only option for MMTLP community to receive their money is to rely on the price of $2.9. And guys, let me explain why it is not the case. First of all, let me show you that $2.9 is the closing price of MMTLP back in December the 8th of 2022. Why in the world you use this number, $2.9? At the same day, it was at $6.15. And the day before this, on December the 7th, it was almost $10. At the highest, as you can see, 9.9. And the closing price was $7. Why in the world you use this number? It doesn't make sense. And guys, a lot of people think that if you multiply this price by number of shares, it will be a price for which next bridge hydrocarbons might be acquired by another company. But it is not the case. You know that it is just a share price, and if you multiply the share price by number of shares outstanding, you will have market cap, and it is not the price of the company. The price of the company is the derivative of multiple factors. One of them is definitely the share price. Second one is the business behind the scenes. Another one is the multiple. In other words, it is an expectations for the value of this business for next several years. And guys, definitely you cannot easily multiply $2.9 by number of shares, because first of all, we don't know the number of shares. And even FINRA, in their letter, let me show you this, it is the response to the Congress letter that was made by FINRA back in January, I guess, the very end of January of this year. They wrote this: based on FINRA's subsequent regulatory efforts, FINRA estimates that there was an aggregate short interest position in MMTLP in accounts held at broker-dealers as of December the 12th of approximately 2.65 million shares out of 165.47 million total shares outstanding, which is not a significant percentage, only 1.6% of the total shares outstanding. And guys, first of all, the good sign is that they admitted that there is a short position, and this short position shouldn't exist at all, because NextBridge Hydrocarbons is a private company right now. On top of that, we have an official response from NextBridge Hydrocarbons that was published on February the 8th of this year. And here's the very promising sentence. We believe this is a consequential blind spot in FINRA's data, because foreign firms have approached NextBridge about procuring more than 2.65 million shares. So, you know that in order to close the position, and if the company becomes private, short sellers should buy some shares in order to close it. But if there is no shares in free trades, definitely they have to address to the issuer, and the issuer is NextBridge Hydrocarbons. And guys, we don't know the exact number, how many shares some companies wanted to buy from NextBridge, but definitely it is much more than 2.65 million shares. This means all this information leads us to the negotiations in between short sellers and NextBridge Hydrocarbons, and these negotiations should lead to the settlement. And the main goal of this settlement is to close all short positions, and this money that should be collected by NextBridge Hydrocarbons should be distributed as some kind of dividends among all the shareholders, or they should be used in order to explore Orogrande Basin and to develop the company in general. And this settlement, this price of the settlement will be an additional cost to the actual share price that will be based on the intrinsic value of NextBridge Hydrocarbons assets. And guys, this is the first part of the payments, so-called payments. In this, at this very point, you will not be able to sell any of your shares. You will just receive some premium to the share price that at that moment will not be determined yet. And it is the crucial point because we have to evaluate the real value of NextBridge Hydrocarbons assets. And guys, a lot of people still think that there is no oil and gas assets, and I have a lot of doubts about it. Let me show you this. First of all, it is not on the one hand, it is not the best sign, but on the other hand, I will explain you what does it mean. This is the list of the C-levels executives who quit the company during the last several months. And as you can see, a lot of executive officers quit NextBridge Hydrocarbons. Key employees also quit it. And non-employee directors also quit this company. On the one hand, it is not the best sign, But think of it like this. For now, NBH hydrocarbons basically cannot operate because it is extremely challenging for them to collect more money in order to develop their assets. On top of that, the situation by itself with the SEC, with this U3 halt is not the best for company, because they have to use their efforts, they have to use their resources in order to solve this problem as well. But at the same time, let me show you this. You know that Greg McCabe is the largest MMTLP shareholder, and he has extremely high level of expertise in oil and gas industry. And guys, do you think that Greg McCabe will invest his own money in the company that doesn't have any oil and gas assets? On top of that, let me show you right here. Embrest Island 50 wrote this 3 hours ago in response to this screenshot. He wrote, as a top of 10 shareholder of an NBH, nice trying to create FUD. Over 5 billion barrels oil and 6.3 trillion of natural gas, the Orogrande is worth hundreds of billions of dollars. McCabe, the largest shareholder, took charge to bring the field to market as well as solve the U3 FINRA corruption. Look forward to my hundreds of millions of dollars soon. Don't you now wish you were me? LOL. So guys, definitely this person has a huge position in NBH hydrocarbons, and he is very confident about his position. On top of that, guys, just recently, a couple of months ago, NBH hydrocarbons was a participant of NAPE exhibition, and it is the oil and gas exhibition that also has a very high level of expertise. And how do you think it is possible that the company with the zero oil and gas assets might be an exhibitor on this expo? It doesn't make sense. This means the intrinsic value of NBH hydrocarbons is much higher than you might think. And it is my opinion, definitely, but this opinion is also based on Tony's tweets video that I covered just recently, where the average price of NBH hydrocarbons assets might lead to the share price of more than $800 per share. And guys, definitely we have to be patient, we have to know more about the real share price. But at the same time, guys, let me show you that in order to solve this problem, we have to unite not only inside our community. But let me show you this tweet that was published 11 hours ago by RareDD. He published this link, join the movement against unfair practices of FINRA, and he added this comment. Found this today, started by another issuer, tired of the games that FINRA plays. Not sure what, if anything, will come out of it. And here's the link itself. Join the movement against unfair practices of FINRA. You can read this entire landing page, and as you can see, FINRA violated their own Rule 6419 and Rule 15C2-11. And these two rules was the reason why, first of all, NBH hydrocarbons and MMTLP shares became tradable, and the second one, why they implemented the U3 halt. And definitely, we have a lot of companies who has the problems with FINRA and with their so-called supervisors' activity. And definitely, if we unite, if we can focus our efforts, definitely we will win this battle and we will solve the major problem of US stock market. And this stock market will be a fair and transparent market. And guys, let me tell you my personal story. I have a wife and 2 children aged 11 and 15, as well as a small dog. After 30 years of living in Russia near the Baikal Lake, we decided to move. Now we reside in Serbia. Although I don't own any MMTLP shares, I invest a lot of time creating daily MMTLP videos. I have been doing this every day without days off and holidays for more than 1.5 years. Now I wish to buy back this time from my family, from my children. We've agreed that I will ask the MMTLP community to support me, and I will give all the money to the children. Therefore, if you believe that I am providing useful content for you and wish to support me, you can join my Patreon account. For $5 a month, I will add your name to my list of supporters if you wish. Thank you in advance. The link you can find in the description below. So, I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on